Hello and welcome, Pauleh here, and I'm playing Colony Survival. So, I've organised this a little bit. Currently this big crafting room slash storage is currently split up between furnaces, workbenches and mints. Now I'm curious what I should be doing here, in the sense that does it make more sense to have the crafting bench elsewhere, or the crafting stations elsewhere, and have the grindstones against that back wall? I can't decide. Honestly don't know which would be the best way. And what's annoying is that if you look at this, these guys, they don't stand in front of it, they stand to the side, and I can't change it no matter how I try to put it down. It just forks up that way, so that's unfortunate. We have jobs unfinished for the mint here, so we're going to go ahead and recruit basically as many to fill the unemployed slots as we can. We've got no more beds, oh dear. Okay, I ain't joking. What worries me the most is not the food, although the food is going down, it's kind of sustaining, it's not dropping below a certain level, although that may have changed now that I've just recruited more colonists. What's worrying me is the arrow consumption. You have no idea how many arrows we are getting through, it's ridiculous. But we are getting through quite a lot. Now one of these houses I never finished loading up with beds. I'm going to need to build more houses soon, so in this video we're probably going to mark out the area where the new houses are going to go down. But for now, let me just go ahead and planks and straw. Straw and planks, there we go. Bosh. Okay, we've got some more beds. We can go ahead and recruit 2 more colonists. And as I said before, I can put beds on the ground floor if necessary. Now, oh no. I need to find out what people are crafting, because what should be priority is arrows. I had about 2,300 arrows before the last night time. What do you? Okay, so the problem we've got at the moment is coal. Oh damn! We've got lots of gold, but we don't have any iron. What's going on? What's going on there? I need to get down into the mines, find out. I'm gonna have to set up a new mine somewhere else. But no joke, the amount of iron we are having to go through is ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Mine that. Mine any? Gold, flour, coal. Okay, that's iron. So let me go ahead and recruit one more guy to come down here and work this. So yeah, I will have to set up a new mine somewhere. Couple of ideas on how I want the mine to be set up as, but right now my focus is just making sure that we can maintain what we're setting up here. And now we're going to have even more arrows used because I've just increased the amount of colonists we have, hence the amount of zombies will increase as well. A few updates I've actually been doing around the colony. I've actually boarded, well, I've added wood to the ramparts all the way around. Is it called the ramparts? I'm not sure. Except for these bits, I've kind of just like kept it in line. Let me just go ahead and fill this in. Honestly though, I can get rid of this soon, but right now it's kind of nice seeing what, you know, the shape of it is. In case I decide to do any more designs, although I'm not really sure what else I could do there. So this is sorted. So yeah, basically all the way around we've got this. I just need to finish adding the stone bricks here. And I probably need to look at adding more houses, because oh my god, there's a lot of zombies. My intention is to have every other block have a bowman, basically a guard. My idea for this is because eventually we're gonna have to sustain my colony. I'm gonna need more food, so I'm going to need more farms, and I'm figuring rather than just putting farms all the way out there, I could start running farms down the outer edges, unless I plan to expand my colony out that way, but I'm not sure. If I were to do that, it would have to be outside the confines of the wall, and I would have to start adding, you know, archers and such, and I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. So over here, for mining, since we're in this area, I was considering digging down right below that area and just having it go straight down, and we have the mine underneath there. But as I said before, I do like having people travel. I like having things spread out, and it looks like people are working here, there and everywhere, so I don't know if I really want to do that. As it is, the crafters you won't see often, because once they go in there they don't come out. If I were to have a crafting area elsewhere, they would leave the confines of the building and go in there to craft, so I don't know, we'll see. But look at the arrow consumption here, you see that? I'm thinking it's multiple people shooting at the same target, but better safe than sorry. But the arrow consumption is crazy. It is crazy. Anyway, I need to actually mark out where the next set of houses are going to go. So let's do this now. How are we doing that? I don't know. I haven't built any back-to-back yet. But let's work it out at... So 1, 2. It would need at least 2 blocks away from the well. We could fit in this space, I suppose. What is this? Oops. It's actually a good way to count this. So that's 9 wide. Oh, this is actually a really good way of counting. That's 10 wide. So if we were to do 9, and then was that right? No, the entire length was okay, so the entire length was so that'd be one house, and then we'd need a 9 gap in between it. No, we're gonna run out of room. Well, basically I want to fit in 2 lots of houses behind this. So, okay, so I guess the way to do it is... from that house to that house, it's 29. So that's the first thing to measure out, is can we fit 29 blocks in there? Ignoring overhang, of course. Yes. Wait, no. Oh, barely, it's a squeeze. It is a squeeze. And that would put the houses right up against this back wall, and if I had any intention of doing a road all the way around to the outer edge, that's not really going to work anymore. That is not going to work anymore, so we don't. So let's say we do it this way. Doing it there, so we'd want to do it here. I would actually want to do it there. So my thinking is that we've got 1 block overhang, like, so it's 2 blocks overhang, so we'd want a gap in between the houses. They would want 1, 2. That's how much space we'd want between the houses to have 1 clear gap down the middle, if I'm not mistaken. So overhang is 2 blocks, 1, 2, and 1. So yeah, overhang. Clear sky, 1, 2. So then the actual house would start there. So that would give 1 single block of a gap up top. So if we were starting from there, that would give us 2 blocks away from the outer wall. You know what, I think honestly that's, wait, 2 blocks away, that's going to be 2 overhang going right up against this wall. You know what, I don't think I have any other choice, to be honest. No other choice. No other choice. So then what was it? Was it a gap of 9? Okay. This is just a good way to measure it, you know. I mean, if I closed up this gap in the middle, I could get away with more, but honestly, so yeah. And then how many wide? 9 wide as well. Okay, didn't realise that. But that makes sense if we have okay, so this is our new house locations. We've measured it out and we know this is how far it's going to come. It's going to be a tight squeeze. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately, if I want to fit the houses in the way I want them, if I want the right gap in the middle. What this does leave though is room for flax farms behind the houses. There's nothing else going to be used there, although I could use berry bushes. Berry bushes would add a bit more space, although maybe berry bushes would be good out front. So if I don't add water out the front here, we're definitely going to have people cutting corners, but berry bushes are kind of nice, bulky, they would fill in the area quite nicely, so I may keep those there. We also have down the side, I think I want to set up some flax farms and move these over. So if we say have the flax farm from there to there, a 45 block radius, I could overlap it if I wanted to, having it meet up with the road, but I don't know what I'm doing yet, so we're going to just do this here. So as I said, 45 and 45. That should keep me going to begin with. And it allows me to remove these flax farms that we currently have up. Remove area. Remove area. Remove area. There we go. These guys are still employed and I can go ahead and set the stone up here. Problem is they've made this like this default, what do they call it? Is it cobblestone? No, stone bricks. The default stone bricks look really good. At the very least, this should have been like a processed material to get it looking this good. Like when you mine, you should just have like plain grey rock perhaps, and then you like make it into this, because this is good stuff, you know? So yeah. This works, this fills in this area nicely. We'll have some flowers growing in between the back of the houses. No other reason to be there. Won't get much sunshine. Maybe I'll even move them down to the sides of the houses instead, to the back, and keep the back as a little alleyway. But yeah, how are we looking? Oh my god. Why are we not crafting arrows? What's going on? We are lacking arrows, that's what's happening. So the second any iron's bought in, it is immediately taken and converted into arrows. Maybe I won't have a choice and actually getting I don't know. Where should I have the mine? The mine I kind of want to leave open, an open area, you know what I mean? Don't really want to add it onto this building, but I do need a mine. And I need it ASAP. Now the alternative is I go ahead and build the mine here. Over this side I could do something similar. I could do I could do a massive circle like that and just have a hole going straight down. We could have a massive hole outside somewhere. We could have a bunch of them. Could be like mining operations outside the wall. But again, I don't know. I'm trying not to disrupt the just the general look of this place, trying to keep it as nice as possible. I know I've got all this room, but chances are all of this is going to be converted into housing. And if we can get, you know, we've got what, 6 houses here, we're going to have another 6, 12 over there, then we're going to have another 12 houses this side, for a grand total of 24. Honestly, this side looks way bigger than that, and I don't know why, but I think it's just, you know, it's deceptive looking. So, I don't know. I need to expand these houses out. I need to work on a mine because we are not getting enough materials. In fact, we are going to end up running out of arrows very soon if we are not careful. Hell, I may even have to go down there myself and start mining some iron just to keep us, oh my god. Let's try to save up on some arrows. Holy... Okay, there's a few. They're pushing me back. No wonder we are losing arrows so quick. Oh my god. I'm literally just holding my mouse button down now because there's so many coming. Yep. I don't know where they're trying to go to. But we have a lot. And I can't like cut this off because it will increase the amount of food if there's no access to the flag, so... Okay, so the mine is probably the next thing I need to sort out. The problem is I just don't know where we want it. I have no clue at all where I want this mine, because I still want it. Maybe I need to go ahead and get this tavern out of the way. Even if I build a tavern, this is a massive area, man. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, like maybe if the back all the way out here. I have an idea. I could do the same design that's over there, over here. But the difference is we have it go down. Like, I kind of like having everything symmetrical. It just looks good, but you know, I can't. You know, I just can't keep doing that. Really, it'll get boring. But I need a plan, that's for sure. Look, all these colonists. This place is growing. We've got 131 people here. I mean, there's this gap here that's not doing anything. I could add a mine. I could add a shop. I could add a bunch of small shops, you know what I mean? Okay, well, I'm going to work this out. I'm going to have to do a bit of planning and work out what I want to build next. So we will start that right now, and we'll pick this up again next time. Until then, thank you for watching.